about being prepared and making the commitment, but some of it is a blind leap of faith, as I think all parenting is. We talk about things, and then once we do it, we're leapers. We do it.
Yeah. Amanda and I have been together for 15 years. And then we decided to have children.
I'm a monkey.
These kids are there and they need homes, and we wanted a child.
Amara has always been really open. You know, you could be a single parent, you could have any income, you could be older, you could be gay or lesbian, and what matters is finding kids homes, not all of these qualifications that may really have nothing to do what actually makes you a good parent.
So we got Jonathan, who was 15 months old when he came home, and as cute as a button, and Amanda immediately fell in love with him.
True.
He was super cute.
So that time we decided that we were going to do foster to adopt again.
Another social worker, she had these kids sitting on her desk, and they needed a home, so they called us with Ashlyn and Daniel.
They called like on a Monday.
They called us Monday.
We met
visited
them on
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
They came on Friday.
Yes.
So then we decided to adopt one more girl to make it an even number. So we took in Ruby. A couple months later, Amanda got a phone call.
I got a phone call.
About twins. So she told me about the twins, and I said, we're taking the twins.
And then after having them for a few months, we found out they had a biological sister who was 4 years old. And so we agreed to take her in. So she showed up a few days before her 5th birthday.
And she changed her name to Matilda.
Yeah, you go from no kids to having one kid, and then a few, and then suddenly you have this giant family, and you adjust.
I'm thrilled that it happened this way. I mean, we didn't head into it to have 7 kids. I can't imagine it any other way. I love our large family.
If you're gonna do it, make a commitment and know that it's gonna be hard. It's not easy parenting kids who come from a background of abuse and neglect, but they're still gonna be your kids, and you're gonna get all the rewards of having those kids.
Our daughter Matilda, when she came home, she was almost 5 years old. You could not understand a word she said. She was pretty much just locked in a room, fed in her previous home.
And when that child walked through our door for the first time, literally.
Was nothing. She had nothing.
Yeah.
A bag, and she was wearing a bathing suit. That was it. That's all she had.
Yeah, she turned into this beautiful, shiny little girl.
She's just a totally different kid.
For the first few years of my life, I lived with my birth mom, and we lived on the streets and didn't have a home. When I was born, I was addicted to meth, and my mom wasn't able to take care of me. So I went to another house that was abusive, and I got a skull fracture. Then we went back to our relative's house, and she still wasn't able to take care of us. The social workers had me listed down in the paperwork as a mean, aggressive kid. And when Mom and Mommy took me in, they were worried that I would beat up Johnny and Ashlyn or something.
He was scared. I mean, he was 3 years old. He didn't know where he was going to be the next day, and he didn't know who he was living with. He didn't know what had happened to his family.
There's kids like me listed down as mean, aggressive, who don't get adopted. I want to tell my story so that people will recognize that.
I hope that they will find pride in their stories. They have amazing stories, and they've come through a lot.
It's the reality and what they live with, and I think it's best for them to be really proud of it and to own their backgrounds. I also get sad. It's sad that, you know, my kids have that pain in their lives.
I share my story because I really like helping children get adopted. Once that you are adopted, that it means that you don't have to be sad and scared about leaving.
What Amara does is make sure those children aren't going to be moved around from home to home to home, that they're going to stay put, that they're going to be in their forever homes.
What Amara's mission is to find permanency for children, and there's nothing else more important. They need to know that they have a family, that they have parents, and that those parents are forever. Otherwise, I don't know how you ever take away the instability or the anxiety and ever try to heal the abuse and neglect that they come from.
This is the permanency. This is the end. This is it.
Adoption means to me that they're always together.